But money blinds our judgment. Money blinds our judgment. Quest to be billionaire. Quest to be the commander. Quest to be the man of all the universe. Title. Pomposity. Therefore, it doesn't matter who you trample upon to get there. What do we do? Those that are being trampled upon are the same ones still supporting these politicians. I was surprised that people. Don't tell me it is hunger. Don't tell me greed is a disease. Somebody will give you have been in a mess for 4 years. All promises made, not kept. Your people are being slaughtered. Your children are being killed. You are a mother with children. You don't have the job. You can't go to the farm. The Fulanis are there. And your son, your in-law, your father, your brother takes upon himself to expel these marauders. You did not thank him. Many of us have realized his activities, his unselfish behavior, his truthfulness. Now they understand. Why? Because he has nothing. And he wants you to have something. He wants you to live. He wants you to survive. And he went against the establishment. Those that will bribe you, like they are bribing these demonstrators that are carrying Nigerian flag together, but they don't know the cause. They don't know what is happening. They are not into they just give us the money. Do you know how much they have paid them? They have so much money to spend that it's an uphill task. We are beating them. We are exposing them. And we will continue. Is this something that you need to be informed again? I was surprised that the women, somebody contested for long, will come and give you Indomie. And you will run after, and they'll be throwing it that like they are gods to you. And you'll be fighting to get it. Indomie. How much is Indomie? And your life will be wasted for 4 more years. That is if you be alive for that 4 more years. We don't see what other countries are doing. Wasn't it in Ghana that somebody came to give rice, bags of rice? What did the people do? The very people, the core people that are aware of their situation, the very ones that have sworn never to be in this situation, they revolted. They carried all the bags of rice, put them in the truck and take your rice and go. But in our own, our people are worthless, low life. We don't have value for our lives anymore. Where are the young men? Nobody can muster the strength to say, don't go, don't accept it. At least that is a direct message to these politicians. And as we speak, some of them, PDP, you're going to die. They are going to kill you. Yesterday, I was looking for that clip. I was ill prepared to, I didn't know what happened. What they did at ABSU yesterday, shooting in the campus by the soldiers. What are they doing there? Where you have your children going to school and the soldiers come there shooting. And you're running. if they want you alive. All this university and all this degree, they are telling you that it's worthless because you are a Biafran. They will destroy your educational structure, whether you like it or not. They have the cows enter the classrooms. They have the cows enter the elementary schools. Cows. Cows. Direct insult. They don't care about your well-being. And they will not mind the extent they will go to cause you havoc. They'll cause you havoc. They pay non-Nigerians that have no clue about what is going on to come and demonstrate against you. It's bad. Any voting, anything you do, you will pay for it. Let's look at it this way. The government in place the weather is changing, so you're going to be expecting more of this. It's getting colder, and the winter is faster. Fall. We're in fall, headed towards winter. So you're going to expect a change in our because Buhari's terrorism business is alive and well. Sahara Reporters. Exclusive names of 45 out of 400 suspected Boko Haram sponsors that Muhammad Buhari government is hiding from Nigerians. Boko Haram sponsors. 400 of them. And then you have your own people. You have your own politicians coming together to get hold of your son, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now you see that it was a coup that they planned. Now you see that what Nelly and co and Oyibo, you listen to that, you listen to it. It is so lengthy. I put a break. You come on the radio to come and know. Go to the appropriate channel, the structure, and tender your evidence before coming to accuse somebody, to counter. If you looked at the things they said this person did, even look at the accusations they brought against everybody. The same people that betrayed our leader, who trusted them wholly, are the same one accusing the structure of betraying our leader. You heard what they said. They were so innocent in their speech. They were so innocent crying. It is this person that sold it. Oh, let show evidence. None. And at the end of the day, who are those responsible? The same ones shouting, wolf, wolf. You see the coup. Do you see that the governors, do you see that some of the senators are aware of the coup? Have you ever seen a Kuremadu be so generous? Have you ever seen a Kuremadu speak good of IPOB? Have you ever seen a Kuremadu act good on Nnamdi Kanu, our leader? All of a sudden, he becomes an angel because he was able to realize that their plot failed. Don't relax. Don't relax. Don't fall asleep. Before this thing ends, as they do this and flop, Biafra comes closer. But don't fold your hands. Be more vigilant. For these people in diaspora, now you see why. But at the end of the day, my question is, where are you going to live? Where is your home? You won't have any. These people are not your lovers. These people are not your brethren. These people have nothing in common with you. They want you dead. If they can go as far as hiring people that cannot even tell you the name of the country they are campaigning for, that will show you. Last time last year, I think they hired a very big band and truck and were marching. As they march, they slaughter the Biafrans and the ones at the middle belt. This thing is very easy to end. To the authorities from Oduduwa, you can end this mess tomorrow, not today. Because you are receiving the message today. But in other words, you can even end it today, not tomorrow. People from Middle Belt, you can do the same. But Biafrans are the confused ones. Those that started the journey are the ones boarding last. But from the crop of the people we are getting now, from the crop of those that are aware, our greatest weak link are those at home. And on the other hand, our greatest strength are those at home. The weak links are those that are being recruited because they have been deprived of any means of livelihood. They cannot withstand pressure. They cannot withstand test. They will fall for any meager amount given to them. 1,000 naira. You are a billionaire. You are insulting your fellow man by giving him 2,000 naira to sell his freedom for 4 more years. And he will accept. We must learn to endure. Endurance. I don't doubt the strength of our people at home. The sit at home order issued before will show you the resolve of our people. Will show you that our people are beginning to wake up. Most of them, you cannot even give an order counter to what IPOB give. They will lynch you. But what about these people running after Ndomi? Ndomi. Our people, Ndomi. Very discouraging. He will print his image on Ndomi pack. remind you again, the one that happened in Ghana. These people brought bags of rice. And the people looked at it, do you think we are fools? You bring us back of rice to buy our freedom? They loaded damn bag of rice. Take it and go. We don't want it. But our own people, it's not even an indomie. That is the extent of our level. Ijenu, ndị na-akwa na-akwa. Some are crying, some are happy. It's not the way I think the journey of the world is. If it's not good for you today, tomorrow it might be good. It might be good for you today, tomorrow it will be bad. Where do you stand? Now you see the coup. Now you see the tools they used. You see their agents. DOS, HOD, this. They are in charge. And I tell you, they are not sitting in a conference room. They get together, get all the people involved. There's a reason why it is that way. There is a reason why it was structured that way. When something needs to be done, you make contact. Watch the way people talk. Watch people's behavior. You might learn something. You're working against your own survival. Kudos to you. Because at the end of the day, it is not just you. Your own family, your own relatives at home will be the victims. Will be those that will pay the ultimate price because you sold them out. You that is in diaspora, you that is in US, you see all the confusion, you see all the structural failures. It's coming from the US. Why? Because the US is the strongest area that if it stands, Biafra will be there tomorrow. So US is their target. They spend so much money here in the US that they are targeting everybody. Do you get me? The US is their most fearful front. And for them to succeed, attack, bribe, get as many supporters from the US, and then we will win or we delay the Biafra. This is why you have so many confusion in the US. Why is it just in the US? They had it in London, in Britain. But that of the US, due to the vast area of US, that's why it seems like US is the worst. After all, Britain is, I think, the size of one state in the US. So, but in Britain, you still have some of the sleepers. Some of them are still there. Some of them were paid, giving money. They went to the bank and dug the money. Some of them are still there. They come, they accuse you, they spread lies. You are honorable. The position of Biafrans is such that they cannot leave any stone unturned. Biafrans must stop the rubbish that they are doing. Looking at terrorists at your doorstep and welcoming them and accommodating them. And at the same time, you are telling the UN to come and help you. Heaven helps those who help themselves. Help yourself first. Control your greed. Control your appetite. Control your quest to be honorable and the king of the people. Looks are deceiving. All that glitters is not gold. This episode of betrayal from Nelly and Co. Appearances are deceiving. It is not the construction in the face. It is the construction of the mind. If everybody that looks nice is the same way inward, everything will be okay. What I'm trying to say is that when I see people beat up some women, I say, why are you beating up a woman? This is what comes to me first. Why are you beating up a woman? Are you actually beating up a woman? Just because she's a woman. The devil in her, you don't know. Vice versa. You see the women beating up men. You say, why is this woman beating up this man? Are you basing your question that that's a man that is being beaten up by a woman? Or are you basing your question that that is a woman being beaten up by a man? The holy ones will tell you, you don't beat up anybody. But the damage they do, you don't know. You see a woman so beautiful, stealing. Are you going to discipline that woman? Or you say because she is good looking, you keep a blind eye? Or are you going to let a man go free because he's handsome and you let the crime stand? These are the questions we have to ask ourselves. Money were paid to IPOB members to betray IPOB. They have the records of those that they paid the money. Their journey won't be complete. We will not rest. All those that received that money, you received ESN money, you must return it. You received ESN money. They didn't want ESN to... You see the extent of the coup. Staff ESN, don't send them money, and then they will liquidate. And then Ebubaku will take over. This is why they kept poking. As they attack ESN, they are being repulsed. And they kept wondering why ESN is still not dead. And they will continue. And Uzodinma will mass his soldiers, attack ESN, do this and do that. It is because they know that the people that are supposed to give them money for defense are holding up. But they don't know that IPOB is more than they say. If you receive the money through Nelly and Co., return that money. Forward it to Nenanya. Forward it to your coordinators. It can be acceptable that you didn't know that that was ESM money. We can excuse you. We can excuse that. But now you know. Return that money. Return the blood money. Your people will not forgive you. Soul of the dead will not forgive you. You had the interview. You had Dr. Tina. Poking questions. Did you get any direct response from Igbo? No. And you see how aggressive they were. They have children. They have a future for their children. People should be a little bit more guarded. The interview says it all. They have no defense. They have nothing to prove their innocence. After all, they are one. They are one and one. They've come in to destroy and conquer. Judas. Judases. The channel of your freedom, where you express, where you say things that you think, is where you will drive your points. This is where you ensure that your people get the message. The structure set up by our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should by now have brought us Biafra. Now you see why. Faulty tires, faulty spare parts. The original parts are wearing out, and the replacements are not guaranteed. Where are the master mechanics? Where are the master electricians? All hands on deck. Something must be done. Our leader is there, not by the strength of his captors. He is there because of the behavior of the ones he trusted. The ones he said, we are going to allow you to help us. They turned out to be the wolves in sheep's clothing. Amandi Aneze. Amandi Aneze. This is our own problem that we are addressing. And I will encourage our people at home. Take heart. All will be well. We will prevail. Despite these faults, you expect them. Expect these problems. It is how you come out that determines the whole thing. Do not contribute to your failure. by accepting Ndomi, by welcoming these politicians. They are not working for your interest. They are working against you. And they will never work for your interest. It's not the first time. It's not the second time. And will not be the last. For somebody to say that they are here to rule you, I don't know what else you can do. Abia State Polytechnic, they are shooting us down. You went to school. You went to school. And that is the gunfire. It is only in Biafra land. It is only in Biafra land where anytime you come out, you'll be responded with gunshots. That's the response you will get. And then you have your own people selling you, working in conjunction with your killers to kill you. Why wouldn't you react? Is it because of their good looks? Depending on what good look means. Depending on how you see the person. Human beings are like any other commodity. There are some you like, there are some you don't like, regardless of how they look. You don't give a damn. Looks are deceiving. Don't let it determine your course of action. Go to the prison. Go to the court. You see women being arraigned. They committed a crime. But you see what some people ask you, why is this good-looking person in court? The appearance smear clothing. Why is this young man doing this? Appearance is deceiving. The construction of the mind is what drives that person, not the looks. If looks are what they are, nobody will die. Now you let those things take over your decision because of the way the person looks. For those of you that listen to that clip, coming from the prophet, all the questions asked by Dr. Tina, did you get any response? Any meaningful response? No. Forging signatures. And then they even went as far as trying to destroy the lawyers, the barristers. Planting doubts in the minds of people. This is why I'm not quick to run any news. Amandianese. We're entrusted, the well-being of our people is entrusted in us. We have to serve the people. We have to tell them the truth. And what is the truth? What you know. Not what you wish. It's what you know. Our people, don't be deceived. Take heart and fight on. We will prevail. Your actions are yielding results. This is why they go as far as spending money. The money they will use to feed you, they will use it and go to the US and pump money into the public that they should come and speak on behalf of one Nigeria. And those people speaking of one Nigeria, this is what you are being paid for. To betray your people and be subjected to this kind of situation. School affair becomes a school affair becomes a battleground. When will this end? It will only end when you rally around our leader. The coup failed, and we must not relax. We must extend our tentacles. Watch the activities of your friend, including me. See what we are supposed to do, we are not doing. Nobody's above criticism. Our journey is a long one. We must ensure that we look before we leap. No going back. Let me deliver this message, and then I will open the phone line, and they go as far as accusing you of nonsense you did not do, and they think it's a way to win.
Ono n'ugwu gee ntị, ono na ndịda gee ntị, ono n'ụra teta ihe aka n'anya, n'ihi na agha mara ọkwa anaghị eri nwa ngwọrọ. Anyị onwe anyị bụ the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB n'aha mkpirimkpi, n'okpuru onye ndu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike, Agbawodike izuzu agbagharị ya nke mbụ n'ala Afrịka. Ji ohere a na-ekele imirikiti imi ndị Biafra niile ndị kwadoro anyị n'oge emere sit at home nke ụbọchị Mọnde, ndị hụrụ nọ na ozi ọma Nnamdi akpọtela ha n'ọra. Anyị na-ekele unu, anyị na-ekpupụrụ n'okpu, anyị na-asị jidenu nke unu chi, anyị ji unu eje mba. Ihe dịka unu akọla anyị, ma onye ọbụla gee ntị. Anyị ji ohere a na-eme ka ọha na eze mara na ndị Biafra niile mara, ndị nọ n'ala Biafra na ndị nọ na mba ofesi, ka ha gee ntị ghọta na ihe banyere ịnọrọ ala, onye agala ọrụ, onye apụla ezi, nke bụ sit at home a na-enwe ụbọchị Mọnde niile, abụrụla ihe etila kpọm ugbu a, nke bụ full stop. Anyị ji ohere a na-ekele unu ọzọkwa n'ụlọ bụ dike, bụ ndị tipụtara onwe ha ọnya ịkwụ onye isi anyị na ndị IPOB n'azụ. Anyị na-eme ka unu mara na sit at home ọbụla anyị ga-enwe, dịka anyị mere ya n'abalị 14 nke ọnwa iteghete a bụ Sabotuas Day, na anyị mere ka mba niile mara na a ga-enwe ya. Nke ọbụla anyị ga-enwe, anyị ga-eme ka unu mara ya. Onye ọbụla dọrọkwa aka na ntị. Otu anyị mechiri sit at home a, anyị tile ekpọm. Onye ọbụla gara nọ na-aga amali ndị mmadụ, amaja ndị mmadụ, na-eyija ndị mmadụ, anyị jide onye ahụ, anyị ga-akụrụ ya nkwa ike. Anyị ga-agwa ya na usoro gada bụ egwu mmụọ. Aka anyị esoghị ya, n'ihi na ụfọdụ ewerela ya na-eji awakpo ndị mmadụ, na-ezu ohi, na-eme ihe niile dị iche iche, abịa ewere n'anya ya n'isi ndị IPOB na ESN. Ọzọkwa, onye ọbụla dọrọ aka na ntị. Ihe anyị na-ekwu metụtara nwoke, metụta nwaanyị. Sit at home a na-enwe ụbọchị Mọnde niile abụrụla ihe bịara na njedebe ka ọ dị ugbu a. Mgbe ọbụla anyị ga-enwe sit at home, anyị ga-eme ka unu mara. Ozi a si n'aka the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, nke gị onwe gị bụ otu n'ime ha, n'okpuru onye ndu anyị bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ọhamadike 1 nke ala Biafra, na dike dị ọra mma, ọ nụrụ ka ala ibe. Unu chetakwa na agha mara ọkwa adịghị eri nwa ngwọrọ. Atụọrọ ọmara ya amara, mana atụọrọ ofeke ya efebe isi n'ọhịa. Ndewonu. Chukwu okike abịa ma gọzie unu niile maka ike ntị ihe dịka unu akọla anyị. My country people of Biafra, una well done. How una dey? I know say everybody dey kampe. Abeg make una lis ten to this very important pro announcement wey dey come from the indigenous people of Biafra under the leadership of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, alias Ọhamadike and Agbawodike Izuzu 1 of Biafra land. First, we dey thank una well all Biafrans wey dey for diaspora and for Biafra land inclusive for how una tanda for our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back observe this Monday sit at home. E don show say this in gospel they don write am for everybody heart now. As the Bible say, time go come when the gospel they no go write am for tablet again of our heart. And na so the gospel of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu they don write am for our heart. Everybody now don't know the truth. Let make una follow am. Say unless they release am, issue na dey ebunu. Whether rain dey fall, whether sun dey shine, where una stand, na where una stand. And true, no na papa born una well. The blood of una papa wey be from Biafra, they flow for una pen. We dey thank una well. We dey comot our car for una wherever una dey. Go to men, go to women, go to children, go to pikin. In short, who I go call yourself, everybody we dey thank una. But abeg make una lis ten. You know say this time when we don enter na injury time. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, don talk and say no more Monday sit at home. Nobody go come himself again for house for Monday. Everybody go in work. Anytime when we want to sit at home, like the one when we do for 14 September this month, will be Sabotuas Day, we go Elona and everybody go observe them. Once again, we want thank you for the solidarity we don't show. I beg, no more Monday sit at home. Una no say some people don't turn the thing to another thing. Then the gidigam it comes killing some people. They come they call them ESN and IPOB. All these ones now evil men. We no fall at all. I beg. The ear where they hear is no big like Nama ear or elephant ear. The sit at home we don't pause them. As our Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike 1 Agbawodike Izuzu Agbagharịa, they thank everybody for joining hands He say make him bless you now. This message they come from the indigenous people of Biafra. Anybody where we catch, where we see, they intimidate people, they harass people, they do everything. Say na Monday sit at home, na IPOP they do. If we catch you, we go tell you say no be only hot water they kill tortoise. You get so many things where they kill tortoise. Here am now, because I know say una be wise people. To be forewarned, not to be forearmed. We love him.
You have your beep. The line is open. +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. Live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA. This is the situation. This is our state of mind. And this is the state of mind of the saboteurs. Why are they doing what they are doing? Why are they doing what they are doing? The answer lies with them. This is the way we Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Good afternoon from here.
Good morning. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Mazi, I don't know if you can hear me very well.
Loud and clear. We're hearing you.
Thank you, Mazi Alozie, my big brother. I appreciate you for your good job. I appreciate you so much, and the Biafrans appreciate you. The same goes to our leader and the IPOB principal officers and Biafrans worldwide. Mazi, it's your brother, but we're calling from UK.
Welcome.
Thank you. One now that the number. But there's something I want to let Biafrans know, and I'll make it clear for people to understand our problem. I want to tell you our problem here. You know, some people, Biafrans, Ambazonians, eminent Ambazonians, do what you can do, eminent Ambazonians. But Mazi, sometimes I'm somebody who always observe. I keep paying. But when you look at it, in other ways, it's truth. It's truth. You know why I say it's truth? It's not about for now. We know we are going to take it issue. We know. But there's something I want to let the others know. You see these saboteurs. You know why they are going hell? You know why it's like we are having headache about these people. We fight the war and they betray people, and we saw it in our eyes. And the impact and some of them, have his family today. That's not that he's dead, and in fact I was killed, and some of them run away and they never come back in their land, and some of them are still alive. Nobody touched them. We did not touch them. They are there. But in this present time that the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out, we all know that people are in danger. I keep asking my brother, keep asking my brother. Remember that anything you are doing, don't fight yourself. But remember that people are in danger in Nigeria. We have seen it that people are in danger. That is why I cry for my people. People, remember everybody also remember that we are in danger. But Mazi, let me make it clear that there is one of our brothers that fell yesterday. He told him that we should start giving them the information of the name of these people that is betraying us that live in Europe. Mazi, I swear with people of Kadiama, if we did not show a sample with these saboteurs, if we did not say sample with these saboteurs, it's like we're about to see the worst. I'm telling you. You know why I say this thing? We are here. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are here. Sacrifice everything we did. This is what we talking before. was criticizing IPOB, writing petition against us here and there. Our people were shouting. Some people were saying, they will catch him in the airport, they will wait for him to come, they will deport him. This guy is still in Nigeria, doing all sorts of rubbish. His father and his mother is still alive today. Their father's house is not being raised down. His family member is not being killed. The same thing applies to this one. It says that he's DSM, General Mamman. That is what is still here, parabrating himself, going up and down, talking all manner of shit with IPOB, criticizing us, protesting against us in Abuja. His father's house is still standing. His mother is still alive. His brothers and sisters are still living. You see, what is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? I'm asking. What is this? And let me put it clear. Because we have never shown, let anybody that anybody that says, we are going to kill ourselves, may God punish you and your entire generation, because these people that is betraying us now, you are not seeing it in this trouble. We are going to kill, we are going to take any of out to make sure that they are come. And Mazi, I don't want us to lose, because I have said that Fulani have sworn an oath to kill people. The same way we are going to kill them too, because we are not kind of advisor. If we all leave our land, are we not tired of Europe? To stay in Europe, are we going to call here? Tell me that, are you not tired of staying in Europe? Come and tell me, because I am tired. That's why I'm fighting to go home. If it is from what you say, if it's really plotted this coup, trying to destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the man that sacrificed, his father is dead, his mother is dead, and these ladies want to betray this struggle. You know why I'm still saying this? Because his father's house, where he comes from, is still standing. His mother is alive, his father is alive. We watch them go move around. Because if we never show example, burn down one idiot's house and kill his family. If I do betray this family, this struggle, that I am seeing what the people are passing through. Every day, if I come out and say I betray this struggle, may my fellow Acadians never stand. But we are the problem. We are the problem, because let's give everybody our people that is living in their parents that have mind. If you want to, but make sure you have evidence that we make sure that people are told you, yes, this is the pattern. But the thing is that we know. Anyone that you see that is betraying us, look at the family issue. Don't let his son come down like this. We need to go people know there that this struggle issue. If we don't do it and whatever it does, tell me how this is done. I don't know. Some people say we wait for him in the airport. I get here in Abuja. Round him. Opening again when we are in Abuja, if you can get in Abuja, we know where his father's house and his mother, they are moving freely. What happened to these jobs? That is this said I go why. Yes, I go why Mazi Biafra. But thank you for giving me this opportunity. I'm very, very annoyed. Because really when Marco, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Gochuku, for me giving you that opportunity. And there is policy we implement, there is policy we don't implement. There are things people do separately, there are things the structure does separately. You cannot intertwine the two. The policy of lynching is not with us. We don't enforce that. If an individual feels that Dele has done something wrong, that's his problem. Let them take care of it. Just like we implemented the sit at home, we have policies that guide us, that sets us apart. So there are things, I'll let you, vent, and I know you're angry. We're all angry. This is the nature of our people. We back. But when it comes to the doing, we don't. So you expect the head of the movement to do it. No. There are things the movement can do. I mean the structure. There are other things a regular individual can do. So this is the stand of things, and we must learn. to get things. Yes. This is the way it is. The call number is +14847670848. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yes, Mazi Alozie, they hear me, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Mazi Alozie, come to talk to you, sir, because ada salamia. Mazi Alozie, don't you cook a card down, I think I can tell you when I bring in any other good day, bro. That's your body. Mazi Alozie, you go see that. Mazi Alozie, you there for America. Your children there for America. The land of America don't belong to the children. Now here, where we Biafra land. So we know that anybody any apology to respect the reputation of our children, the next generation that will come after them. Then we get this land. Mazi Alozie, our children, we inherit this land where to coach Kadama, the God of heaven and earth, where we get his name. Give us. No bad there. No interest anyway. No matter whom you are. No matter anything where you like. We like carry your leg up. We not even see you. We not apologize to you. We not say any day when we carry God up. United Nations God that time say we will be a friend. You see that truth when they no one talk. They go take a bad one. We the 21st of October. You see the 21st of October. If we don't release our leader for us, let the whole world hear it. We will tell the whole world to die. It's us everywhere. Mazi Alozie, because they want to terminate us and take our land. We will not accept that. They're friends all over the world. You could come over to Numbers chapter 14, from verse 1 to 8. Every Biafra, anywhere where you dare, stop complaining. Just listen to the directions of state. As simple as that. Anything against that, you're on your own. It's all of our business. Remember, Biafra restoration is Chukwuka project. Not in your head shot, Jesus, not Muhammad, but the God of that God who created you. When they will lead the come and save us. And we are, you see, 31st of October, we are heading there. Different. When I see Joshua chapter 32, from verse 1 to 8. All your black and will be there. All the time, Isaiah chapter 42. Isaiah chapter 42. From verse 1 to 8. All the people come back to the day. I pray for the dead. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, let them bring that savior out for us. Let governors. I can see not to the bottom. All of them are calling for you. See, they're going to bring our leader before the 1st of October. If we not bring our leader, none of you could get land. I put it together. That's right. You never. You don't know. Gather roots of the first. All of us, you can the governor of you. I think there's that. I got that. That's the idea. I get the paper and the one head shaggy. Watch it. Oh, boy, they will watch it. Oh, I want to die for back there. And Britain are telling us that they will take our land and kill us. That we not get anything. I know trouble car, and I could put it. Okay, the position. Don't get the baby that for the consumer go down. You got the car down. It's to them not blood, what you eh? It's to borrow for to get the cover. Then I put the first. Then I get up to that. Then the government of the land. Now, yeah.
Different stroke, different people. There are some that enjoy him. Here you go. Mazi, from Iguacha. Call your name and where you calling from.
Good morning, Mazi Alozie.
Good morning from here. Welcome.
Thank you. My name is Chukwumana. I'm calling from my location. I want to greet you first for your kind every day to come up and enlighten our people for what is coming. I thank God for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who God has sent to liberate the black race on earth. Because when I see what black people are looking like, the problem of the whole black people started from Nigeria. Our leader has said it time without number. It's only the time Biafra will be free, then the whole black people will from there see the light. Can you see how Fulanese, they have money to bribe the whole world than to develop Nigeria? They can go to any length just to come to America to hire black people, give them money to come to United Nations to defend Nigeria, to defend hellfire, to defend darkness of all. Just to tell you what is happening to that place. Sometimes I think that there was a story about when the angel fight in heaven, when there's a trouble, they fight, and God sent the devil down to earth. I can understand that those devils that sent to earth is Nigeria. That is where they land. And from there, they develop. For that reason, there will be no development. Everything in Nigeria is evil. Both religion, both traditional ruler, everything in Nigeria, both me, everything is evil. I thank God for our sister Nemianya. This woman, I don't know her, but I hear her voice. One day, I was listening when she called on your platform, and this woman make a statement about everything. Immediately, this statement, one woman from United States make a statement against this woman. Another woman make a statement against this woman. I myself, my spirit tell me that this woman who are attacking Nemianya are bought from Nigeria. I heard a story, another story. Somebody claiming that he's a man of God, he's a prophet, making all nonsense, pointing hand left and right. I say this man is a thief. Because it's only Nigeria criminals are carrying Bible, deceiving people, collecting tithe and offering, deceiving people that they are going to heaven. People are going to heaven. While you are on earth here, they are in hell. You cannot tell them the story. You cannot defend them, but you are promising them heaven. Collecting tithe and offering is only in Nigeria. I hope people will hear Radio Biafra and become a human being. Because people who are living in Nigeria, they are just like animals. Even animals are far better than some of them. Because Nigeria is made for a woman and woman. So I'm happy for this our sister. And I'm happy for those who are supporting this movement. Because this movement is the only hope we have.
Thank you, Mazi.
Therefore, Omaye, using Kolebudago to kill our people for Fulanis to take our land. Therefore, Omaye, remember a day will come. You will leave everything, you will die. And the evil you created when you are alive will be on record for people to read and know where you are coming from. You started from deputy governor for 8 years during the Lechi time. You joined a PDP. You won according to Nigeria record. They say you won election. But today, after stealing the whole money, you go back to APC.
Thank you, Mazi.
It will not go well with all of you. The punishment are waiting all of you. None of you will take money to anywhere. You will leave it and die. Thank you very much, Mazi Alozie, for your kind.
Thank you. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Good afternoon, Mazi Alozie. I'm calling from Enugu, Biafra land.
Welcome.
My name is Daniel Andy. Then, that is one thing. Let me use my dialect so that I can speak very well.
Use English. This is not Igbo program. You're talking to the world. No matter your English, just say it.
Okay. Then I love how you are doing for this problem. Then what there is announcement I had this afternoon say there is no sit at home in Biafra land. But the first announcement they made that they have sit at home every month to release our director. God sent to us. But they didn't tell us, okay, because even the director wants to shut down something like this. Give us an what is happening? Say, now that is the problem. When we stop doing this, they just break it. And it's not the person that this announcement before have given us the announcement again. Secondly, the first one I had, they said there is no sit. If you wait time, the court seat. All this kind of thing, I don't know the truth about them. Because what I'm trying to tell you, if you people want to do something, you give us the example, you tell us the right and say, okay, see, this is the problem that is want us to stop doing.
Okay, I see where you're going. Thank you very much. I don't blame you because maybe Enugu Radio wasn't talking then. But now most of you are listening, so I give you the benefit of doubt. The sit at home was suspended, not cancelled, and the Onyendu gave the order. So that was what happened. Onyendu gave the order, and we have been doing it. It doesn't stop you as an individual to sit at home if that's what you want to do. But officially, the IPOB the US gave order that it must be suspended. And anytime we need sit at home, we will apply it. It will be used sparingly when we need something done. So that's what it is. I know you weren't listening because maybe you weren't getting the information. So that's what happened. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
I still Daniel, this radio, my phone cut off.
Yeah, I cut. No. I cut you off. I was responding to you. I was giving you response to what you asked. So I don't know if you heard me or not. Did you hear what I said?
I didn't hear you.
Okay. Now let me repeat what I said. I said maybe you weren't receiving Radio Biafra. Because we know we we gave a specific instruction from DOS. It is the order from Onyendu that the sit at home should be suspended and should be used sparingly because we met our objective. So on the 14th, we gave order for sit at home and it was carried out. So we're not going to use sit at home anyhow. We use it when we want to. And that is why those that want to sit at home on their own, they are free to do it. But don't force anybody to sit at home. Now, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I'm what you saying.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay, thank you very much.
But please, I want to ask you another question, please.
Okay.
Please, don't...
Go ahead.
But there is something again. They say that before you see our Onyendu in custody, we don't have anything. We don't have access to enter there to discuss with him. But how do we know that the Onyendu is giving us an order? Because we are not entering there to discuss with him. How does he give the order? This our problem. There is many saboteurs everywhere. They collect money everywhere to organize the plan. Because like myself, if I want to understand something, I will start from the beginning, the first talk from somebody's mouth. That's why I call her with confused over that problem and sit at home.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Why are you so interested in knowing how Onyendu gave the order? Why are you so interested in knowing how Onyendu gave the order?
Because there's a lot of sabotage. This is our
Why are you so interested in knowing how Onyendu gave the order?
Because there's a lot of sabotage. This is our problem.
Mazi Alozie, thank you for
no matter your suffering, no matter your trouble, no matter your sickness.
Because there's a lot of sabotage. This is our problem.
Mazi Alozie, thank you for
He's the God of signs and wonders. Jesus, your miracle is on the way. Don't give up. Your miracle never fade away. Never lose all your blessings.
Interested in knowing how Onyendu gave the order.
Your miracle is on the way. Your miracle is on the way. Jehovah, take over. My Father, take over. Yahweh, take over. Messiah, take over. Jehovah, take over. My Father, take over. Messiah, take Oh Lord, I need you to take
In knowing how when you do get
And I want to use this medium to thank all of you. I do this from Houston and a couple of you.
okay.
The community today is looking, and I want to use this medium to thank all of you. I do this from Houston and a couple of you.
Democracy in a revolution. We are in a perpetual state of a revolution. There is no democracy. We are a quasi military organization, not in terms of our outlook or pursuit of what we believe in, but in terms of how we are structured. It is called command and control. That is why we are the highest, the largest mass movement in the world. When Biafra comes, you can do all the democracy in your life that you want. There are a lot of things that we are doing that we cannot tell you. When we tell you sometimes, oh, but why are you telling us? You don't have to tell us. But when we don't tell you, you also complain. Oh, why haven't you told us? So we cannot win. If you take them up, they say, you know, small is the dead body of a white couple.
All we need is independence. Tell me what to do, tell me what to do, tell me what you see, tell me what you feel, tell me what you know. Again, what we talking about the referendum?
If you take them up, they say, you know, small is the dead body of a white couple.
Back in the days, you know what's out, I am on the farm. But because of the bottles to come I remember when my father they tell me about the war and then spending so much money just to collaborate. Yes, we will. Especially on my physically you don't see when we decide what is freedom. All we need is independence. 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 You don't tell me to fight for this freedom. You fucking got my eye, I rescue your children. You want this let's go, one never. Make we know this politician, so no mind, no around the promise of heaven and earth.
Radio Biafra.
Don't see anything after the election.
The problem has been rectified. If for any reason it's still happening, you let us know. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. Live broadcast from Radio Biafra, USA. All this sabotage and act of sabotage is something that when we look at it, we see that we are not just playing. Some people are just doing it for fun. They don't know. They don't know. So that is corrected. Caller, your name and where you calling from. All this. Yes, still doing what he's doing.
Oh my God!
He's breaking. I think it's your internet or whatever service you're receiving. Your thing is from.
Okay.
I don't think it's from you, because what is the pop, you know, like whatever you're saying breaks up.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Turn down your volume, see if it will correct. Maybe you high volume can equally create distortion.
Okay, I'll turn it down now. Okay?
No, it's still doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Call your name and where you calling from.
My name is Edgar Kobiki, calling from my location. There is a message I got from one man. He said the message is for Madam Nene. The man, his name is Divine Rich. He is saying Nene to be careful and be mindful on the people he move around with, the people she eats with. Because most of the people she is moving around want her out so that they can complete their evil mission. And regarding your program today, this issue of police killing in our land, our traditional leaders know all the whole thing going on, but they cannot say anything because they want money. The same money we all will live here in this earth. The money is here before we come, the money will be here, we will go. So I wonder why some of them don't want to talk, want to speak out. Knowing well that no matter what you do in this world, no matter what you have, no matter what you do, you will leave the world. And our children, our grandchildren will continue suffering from where we are suffering from. We will stop. So they all have to speak up. To anybody who is our father, the traditional leader, should also try and warn their parents to know how they move, to stop their evil acts in our land. Because the day will come, it will be a different story. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. People should be careful. Yes, Nene should be careful. Like I said, they are still sleeper cells. They are hell-bent on seeing that we don't be free, but most of us are hell-bent on being free. And that is our mission. Mission to be free. There is no crime in being free. If these people that are trying to bondage you are hell-bent on bondaging you, why are you hell-bent on assisting them? I played to you what Fulani man said yesterday. I played it. And it was very loud. I played it repeatedly. So tell me why you have to choose to be a third-class person when they themselves cannot do what they want you to do. They cannot. But they want you to be the third-class citizen.
We lead Nigeria the way we have led Nigeria before. Whether we are president or vice president or whatever, we will lead Nigeria. Not because we are better than anybody else, but because if you are doing a democratic game, the votes say vote who you want. We have the majority of the votes. Why do we need to accept a second-class position when we can fight for and get a first-class position? Why? Why does anybody need to threaten us and cajole us and intimidate us? If you don't bring the presidency here, you will see. Okay, let's see. We are willing to see. But when we get that power, in the name of God, be humble. Because power comes from God. If they tell you the North must play second fiddle, say no. But in what game? Please, sir, what are the rules of this game? If the rules of the game say you should vote for the candidate of your choice, vote for the candidate of your choice. If they don't like the fact that it may be a Northerner who will emerge as president, too bad. If we want to support a Southerner, we will support a Southerner because that will be in our own interest rather than in somebody's interest. And we can decide.
Call your name and where you calling from. Call your name and where you calling from. Call your name and where you calling from.
Yes, Mazi Alozie, good evening from these jurisdictions on this enclave. I just want to say that you are doing the needful. You are doing a great and a wonderful job. You are part of the disciples of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the original one, not like those of them that are yapping. That is why we always believe in Radio Biafra, because that is where we worship, because Chukwuka is our God. And I want to commend a lot of response, because many a times our people knows the problem, and they will come out to ask some questions, just not to listen or to gain anything, but to test your capacity or your absorber, or try to implicate you by your response or through your response from their questions. Because some kakana bononibo omalsia no bogona junne mu bogolo na mianyu. Why am I saying this right now? Those of them that are coming out to ask questions, our leader said this, our leader that, they know actually that our leaders speak to every department of this noble family through the legal teams. So why are you coming out to say such some certain questions? For me, it looks like our leader sometimes use this very phrase to say it, that na mado cho igwa nwunye nne ya nwunye nwanne ya oke mara mo ko sia na because na no na moya akwa na mari akwa na azu. So our people left the main problem, what we are facing. It breaks my heart when we left the original issue, original program that this very IPOB has put in place, and be focusing on something that is not beneficiary, that is not even part and parcel. These very things that is going on right now, even in social media, I accuse you accuse this very person. This one will come out to ask questions to see. MAZI ALOZIE, I had it on Radio Biafra, but because he is the one that said it. Is this our problem? This is not our problem. The problem we are having is our enemy. And who is that our enemy? Have you been able to dictate who the enemy is, or who they are, or where they are operating from? Have you been able to carry out your own assignment? If I should ask any of them right now, what have you put in place that your own jurisdictions or your unit where you serve as an IPOB member will now use it as a legacy, that when they remember you or kind of come up to that very place, they will say that this is exactly what this brother or this sister did? I don't just really understand. This very hallowed chamber right now, people have turned it to a place of some other areas that turn into a place of gossip or a place of trying to look for one word or the other. We should be very careful, because this very platform is very, very holy. It's well packaged, well pimped, that when you listen from anything from this very platform, you don't change. It means that God has handed you over to a reprobate mind. And when you see such people with reprobate mind, their questions are going zigzags, their thoughts go zigzag. Instead of them to, rather, they will come out to tell you that I heard from social media one brother come up to say something, and why is it that Radio Biafra has not been saying it? Why is it that these people are not be doing so and so thing? Is that what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu taught you? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said something that we all should which of the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu phrase can you be able to grab right now and said, Naiha, put my hand out. Now this is what I learned from this very man. Nothing. That is why when instruction is being given, you will contradict it. When something is being said, you will twist it. But when they ask you to come and take positions or come and lead or do those things that you are trying to accuse, you have nothing to offer. You cannot perform anything because you don't have anything upstairs. Mazi, I will leave it here, because sometimes Here na radio go for it on a make. I'm just trying to tell you on a woman's particular this very critical time that we are in now. Everyone should mind what you say because you only could tell whatever thing you said here will be used against you very, very soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris. That's the way it is. We will proceed and from what people ask, you can know where they're headed. And some know, some don't. And that's why I asked him, maybe you're not receiving the radio message. And if you were, well, that's that. And I don't accuse you of anything. I just ask questions the way I feel every prudent person can do. And why will you listen to what the Fulani man said and not wake up? And you're talking about election. You're talking about election. They have told you you're not going to win because they are more in number. You're not going to win. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi, good morning, sir.
Good morning from here. How are you?
Yes, sir. I'm good. And I believe you're also doing perfectly well this morning, sir. Anyway, I bless the name of Elohim upon your life, upon your farm, upon everything new Biafra, wherever you are in this whole wide world. The blessing of Elohim will continue to shower and rain upon my leader, our leader, Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Israel Kanu. The hand of Elohim will never depart from you. Rather, it will uphold you for who you are, for what He has sent you to come and accomplish for this generation of Biafra, for this world and Africa at large. You will complete that of the assignment He has sent you. Mazi, this gospel of truth that you come upon every morning to preach, Elohim will continue to strengthen you. You will never fade away. Rather, you will continue to flourish in this gospel. And all those that are listening to this gospel will do and do the right thing. In the name of Yahweh, Yeshua, Amashiach, I pray. He said, Mazi, you said it all. We know, just like as our leader continues to shout, where are the 100 men? He didn't say where are the 1 million men or women or 2 million. He said just 100 pure attack at everything that can lay, whether they are on monetary aspect, in truthful, in everything that has to do with struggle of freedom fighting, that he only needs 100 men. That is what Elohim asked him to look for. And Biafra will be restored. And when Mazi Oyendu keep saying this, a lot of people were laughing, say, we are, you know how many of us all over the world? Is it up to even a unit? He keeps laughing and saying, he knows what this was saying now. You see, people keep talking. I tell them, before you see me, I will talk. When I see you just go straight concerning anything that has to do with my leader, then you know you have touched me. Then I don't care to know who you are, what you are, where you are coming from. I will give it to you raw. When he gave me, you won't do nothing. You won't do back. We don't come out. But sometimes when we come out to speak, doesn't mean that we don't know what we are saying. I have told people, you see all this feelings of activation here and there, this, that. Don't worry. If you know your heart, your hands, everything that has to do with you is clean. Be quiet and do that which only you have assigned you to come and do. Not you jump from that place you are to the next place, to the next place, to the next place, and causing confusion. If you want me to come and support you, God forbid, because that is not what my leader taught me. And that is not the reason why I joined this struggle. A lot of people are here thinking that IPO will be destroyed. I told you I keep having calls. Say, you see the story you say you are in. You see what is happening? I say, then tell me what is happening. They keep talking nonsense. I say, well, you see, you 10 billion people have phone and the camera and everything. You will not sell. Nnamdi will come back victoriously. And flag of Biafra will be flying high. And I oblige every true Biafrans to remain resolute. We are getting there. They will not stop us. As many as they are that have collected money to come and destroy IPOB. Sorry, so you have been disappointed because this IPOB you are seeing is not an organization, it's not a people's club. It is a freedom fighting group that have formed, that Elohim sent to come and do that which is necessary in this world. And we will triumph and we will get to our destination. All of you, be you man, be you woman, be you girl or a boy, this struggle will get to the destination where Elohim has destined it to be. None of you will stop it. And we will come out victoriously. And we will go back to our homes. That land where Elohim has given to our ancestors to go and praise him and worship him according to his will, because his soul must come to fulfillment. So shall it be. And all of you, now that there is still daylight, retreat back yourself. Every dime that you have collected from IPOB, return it back, because the repercussion is fast approaching. And when it comes down to you, don't start ranting again, because then you will not have mouth to rant. This is the final warning. Please, I'm not pleasing anybody. Return anything you are holding that belongs to IPOB and ESM. All of you are here, both in America, anywhere, shouting. My village, you have no village. The same person fighting for you to have a place you call your village are the same person you're fighting tooth and nail to nail him down. May God have mercy on all of your souls. Mazi, may Elohim continue to bless you. May Elohim continue to bless all the new Biafrans. We know how many we are. We know we are not moving. Nobody can shake us. Who are you to shake us? We come out for this struggle. And we will be in this struggle till the last day, where we will stay and worship our Elohim. So shall it be. Mazi, thank you and continue. Don't be deterred with what you're saying. It is bound to happen. They say in every 12, there must be do that. So, as they are coming, IPOB is no-go area. They cannot destroy this struggle. Never. Before you do trust fund in anybody, he knows the reason why he gave it is not that he don't know you. He knows that do all the best you can to see where you can destroy IPOB. Not that he don't know. He knows. Instead of all of you to prove him wrong and do the best, some of you are coming to see if you can serve him. Who are you to serve who God has sent to do his will? Who are you? You own it? Anyway, that junction that all of us will make the Mazi. Thank you. Continue. Nothing will happen to you, and nothing will happen to all the new Biafra. And nothing will happen to Onyendu is coming out victoriously. Biafra flag flying higher. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is where we'll be calling it a day. Tomorrow is Saturday. The women will be on the air tomorrow. So you know their program. It's worth listening to. And that's the way it is. As far as I'm concerned, we have people that are operating on a different channel. They know the message from their enemies, and they're helping their enemies. That's the reason I asked, do you know what stream they're swimming in? Chukwu Kabiame will guide us, and our leader will be free. This is where I'll be ending today's broadcast, and I'll shut out the phone. Like I said, the event will be on the air tomorrow, and no more broadcast. So thanks to all of you that contributed to this broadcast today, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Have a nice day.
Just Finally,